Hi guys, Todd James here with Easy Amazon FBA. In this video we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about product selection. A lot of people are kind of getting the whole product selection thing backwards and topsy-turvy and turned upside down. So if product selection is a sticking point for you, stay tuned. Okay, let's talk about product selection. Sometimes in our seminars, what we're seeing are people that are choosing products to sell based on price. This is one area on YouTube where there's some good information available. A lot of the information that I'm seeing people give out, they talk about selecting higher price products. Something in, say, the $15 to $45 bracket. And I think there's a lot of truth to that. With that said, it's not the ultimate answer. I'm not sure there is an ultimate answer. In the products that I sell on Amazon, over the years, I've sold products at every price point from a couple of dollars up to literally tens of thousands of dollars. And I have been successful at every price point. You know, certainly if you've got something that is very popular that's selling for $10 or $15, you're probably not going to sell the same number of products if you're selling another product that's $8,000. But again, you don't need to sell that many $8,000 products to have a pretty good month or a pretty good year. So it's not necessarily easier to sell less expensive products. In fact, I think it's more difficult. I think you have more competition usually. I do think there's that sweet spot that people talk about, say $15 to $45. That gives you a lot of products to choose from to sell. That gives you a price point that people are not going to spend a great deal of time doing comps, looking at other online sources for a similar product at a lower price. Most people feel pretty comfortable buying something for $25 or $35 without sleeping on it for 2 or 3 days. Ideally, you want people to buy things with the first time they visit your product page, or come back, in the next 72 hours and buy. So, that's a good price point. There's nothing wrong with that. But I want to talk to you about selling more expensive items. There's an opportunity there that a lot of people overlook. You can actually sell items on Amazon essentially as an affiliate. And in that case, you're looking at, somewhere between a 7 and 10% commission typically. There are some opportunities out there for you to do a hybrid Amazon / affiliate kind of sell. I'm hesitating a little bit here. Don't take that as this being a complex thing. I'm just trying to think of the best way to explain it. But an item I sold successfully for about 3.5 years, from 2010 until early 2013, was actually a high-end trolling motor for bass boats. This motor was produced in Japan. They did not have a dealer network in this country, and I was at an outdoor living show, and they had a booth set up, and I started speaking to the people about possibly selling some of these motors. And by the time I left that show, they had signed me up as a dealer, and I was able to buy these motors for about $230 a piece. They retail for about $700 a piece. And I was able to sell them on Amazon almost as a private label product for several years, and was very successful with them. It was a highly reviewed motor. I never saw any competition to speak of, and these opportunities are out there. I've done similar things with products that I've found at various trade shows. I go to a lot of trade shows just because I'm interested in these things. So if any of you have access to shows, especially if you live in the Southwest United States, Las Vegas is home to many, many trade shows. Make a trek to Las Vegas, as if you need another excuse to go to Las Vegas. But go to Las Vegas and attend some trade shows. Between the consumer electronics shows that they have there, the aftermarket parts for cars shows they have there, I believe it's SEMA, the home furnishing show that they have there, International Home Builders show, which is the largest convention in the world. You'll find so many ideas and so many suppliers or producers of a product. Most of these producers would be thrilled to have someone express interest in their product and be willing to take on the marketing, if you will, to sell some of their products. You're not going to find much rejection. I mean, obviously, you're not going to walk up to somebody, a Ford factory representative and say, yeah, I'd like to sell Mustangs online. As long as you have enough sense to realize that's not going to work for you, you'll probably do very well. But things, aftermarket car parts, various products for houses, for construction, you're going to be surprised at the opportunities that are available for you. Very high profit margins, very large commissions or profit, depending on exactly how you structure the deal. But I've sold hot tubs for $8,000 to $10,000 and have done very, very well with those hot tubs being drop shipped directly to the homeowner. I've sold boats, I've sold kayaks, canoes, things of that nature, various types of camping equipment. There's just so much out there. If you expand your horizons a little bit, you can get out of that box where you're competing with 100 other sellers of the same product. But you're still going to have a very popular product. I've always felt the Amazon rankings were a little misleading because people look at something and they see that, this is ranked 12,000th on Amazon. If it's ranked 12,000th and I've got 200 competitors, I'm not really sure that's where I want to be. I'd rather sell something that's ranked 50,000th and I have 3 competitors. And that's the type of thing you run into when you're selling higher priced products. Still have to do a little bit of homework, give it some thought, but again, marketing and execution are the key. If you do it right, there is a lot of money to be made selling more expensive products. You're never going to get to $1 million a year or $2 million a year in sales selling fidget spinners for $3.99. It's just not going to happen. Understand that. Understand that it doesn't cost you any more to sell an expensive product. Sometimes the competition is a lot less. And you'll start to see the real possibilities for looking for these other products. For right now, that's it. I just want to plant that seed. If you have questions or comments, please post them below. Again, if there's any information that I think of after the video, I will put it in the comment section, I'll put it in the information section below.